Really?
Sorry, I was doing
Now's not the
tech support
time to
over
take
here,
a
too.
deep breath or a large drag off of whatever
Yeah.
gigantic beard Rachel's got today.
Drinking Jack and Coke today.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Oh, she's in the
I-
express
boy.
lane.
I had a little bit of vodka Coke Zero between playing a 4-hour game and writing a 5-page health assessment. And after
I
this, I'm
think
going
you
to be
got
doing
those
a
out of
midterm.
order.
Huh?
Yeah.
Faster.
All right. Look, hey, look,
we're
we're
in-
pretty. We're up and running.
We're in double digits.
I know this is episode 10. Did I do this
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Age of Heroes. Episode 10. Yes, we are live. Episode 10. So that's like what? What did you say, Mike? A couple of episodes ago? Like nobody gets past 8.
Yeah, I was
Or-
gonna say,
Nobody,
what
nobody
percentile
gets
are we
past
in now?
episode 7, so we're
7?
we're a success.
That's
I declare
excellent.
it.
I'm actually very shocked that we've gotten this far. That everything hasn't fallen apart, but that's cool though. I got one more month of this quarter, and then maybe those 2 weeks we'll have everything beautified and made pretty when I have like a ton more time. But
I have a question.
yes,
Um,
that's the answer.
Is there a way to get the chat above you?
I've got it set for I forgot what to call it. Can I edit this while we're live? I don't want to screw
Yeah.
it. Huh. So I've got it set for Twitch alerts. And I'm not sure if that means what your alerts. So it's in the side. I don't know. Let's just take just a quick moment to see
Okay.
if that is something that we can do quickly. Chat box, maybe? Chat widget. So
Yeah.
Chat. Hey,
Yeah.
all right.
Rock the chat box.
That's
Yeah.
so.
Oh, I saw something.
Oh, wait.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Now,
I think that's
try
actually
it.
the opposite.
Try saying something chat wise. Oh. Well, that's cool.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Is it
Something.
working?
Is it
Yeah.
for the character limit?
I don't know. Type in supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I don't know if I can do that.
I refuse. That sounds difficult.
Hey,
I don't like challenging things.
Hold on. Let me Google supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Nah, it seems to be fine. Let's go.
Oh, that's exactly right. I spell checked it. Oh, it's fragilistic. Yeah, that's right. Check your
That's the
spelling
American
of weird
spelling.
words like that.
Actually, no, that's the English spelling because it has a U in it.
What? It's English. They are English. You know, Mary Poppins.
you know.
of course, they've got an accent.
Now, please explain it to me.
Oh, jeez. Mike, can I get you to share the sword, the magic item story, the situation, just before we get started?
I mean, it's a Pathfinder story, so I don't know that that's going to work so well for a D&D audience, but we'll see.
We'll make it a crossover episode. It'll be fun.
So,
It's quick.
so we're planning to start a game, play by post game on the Back Patio Network Discord server. Come and check it out; it's awesome. And doing item shopping, and I was looking through the items, and I figured out that as a party, we could pool all of our funds and make a single +5 dancing sword. With the idea being that we'd have a sword that is powerful enough to defeat basically anything on its own. So we'd get into any kind of situation, and it would be draw the sword, and then we would all just sit in the back and have finger sandwiches and tea.
Who's running this game?
Jamie,
And you're going to allow? I don't know.
Oh no! No!
no.
Not even a
Jamie's-
little bit. But it was
Jamie's
hilarious.
first mistake was allowing me into the game.
Yeah.
I never agreed to this. Well, last time we played, last week, you guys had been exploring, found some keys, used some keys, fought some spiders who thought they may possibly paralyze you and their babies would come down and eat, but you ended up absolutely slaughtering these tiny little helpless beasts.
It's because they
And-
weren't invisible.
And from there, you kept exploring, and you opened a door, which is just around the corner. Well, I completely don't blame you. However, this is one of those times I was telling you guys where, like, you step into the dungeon. This is J1. Well, you just opened the door to freaking J60, okay? So you jumped. But, I mean, it's literally, look how close you are to the front door. So, you could have come here a lot earlier. But you opened the door. You saw the scene before you, which was a small table in the center of the room with a silver cage opened and a chest against the north wall, which began to speak to you and asked you if you were looking for a small rodent. And he blinked, the big eye blink, like it's a chest. And when it
googly
talks,
eyes?
basically big googly eyes that rattle around. And it has these two kind of pseudopod arms that stick out to the side. And it literally shrugs. And it's blinking, looking at you.
All right. I don't like it.
No, I don't like it
I'll
either.
allow it.
Declaration
Kinda
made.
Cool.
Okay.
So, yes, we're looking for a rat. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen lots of rats.
Oh, he's one of those guys.
But I saw the one in the cage, yeah.
Do you know where it went?
I'm sorry, you're really rude. What's your name? I'm Boxy.
Boxy. Boxy the Box. Okay.
I'm a mimic.
He's a mimic.
Don't say.
The southern mimic.
Wait.
We learned something today. I'm Khaldun, the wizard. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And he kind of wobbles towards you.
Oh,
Like
God.
a
Oh.
chest, like bump, 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 up next to you, and holds out a pseudopod.
Well, I take it and shake his pseudopod.
And you get stuck.
It's so sticky.
You do get stuck. He's like, ah! Always happens. Just pull. Just pull.
And I'm like,
And
is this supposed to happen?
Yeah. That's a mimic. And he pulls free.
Okay, thanks.
He blinks, looks up at Farazan.
Yeah.
I'm Boxy.
He leans down, or does the pseudopod extend higher, or does he?
It does.
Farazan
It
have to
reaches
lean
all the way up. It stretches out.
It's an amazing pseudopod.
And he
Excellent.
kind of elongates into more of a wardrobe rather than a chest when talking to you to get a little higher. The eyeballs are about neck level. He blinks.
Oh, good.
Farazan pauses for a second. He looks to his left at Khaldun and says, "Is this normal?"
Who are you talking to?
I'm not from around here, so maybe we'll say yes.
Okay. And he holds his hand out and says, "I am Farazan."
And he bumps your hand because there's no fingers. It's just like one big goo blob.
Yeah.
And of course you get stuck to this thing. And I'm a mimic. This is what happens. And he pulls his hand back and you guys separate. He shrinks back down, waddles over to Alma. Hi,
Oh, God.
I'm Boxy.
Hello. I'm apprehensive.
Apprehensive.
I'm Alma, and I guess I'll shake you the hand.
And he bumps and you get the whole goo again stuck. And he pulls his hand back, allowing you to get your hand back. And he moves over to Tarathiel.
Oh no, Tarathiel's about to lose another finger.
Be gentle, Foxy.
Hi, I'm Boxy.
Tarathiel goes to shake his hand, looks at his 3 fingers on his hand, and then holds out his other hand.
So Boxy pulls in that one, and the other side pulls out, gets longer, and he shakes hands with you. You're missing some fingers.
I'm Tarathiel. Yeah, have you seen him?
Well, no, I just. Oh, you're making
just
fun
the
of me. And he squats
No,
back
no,
down
it's-
and waddles back to the northern wall and just sits there and blinks at you.
Farazan kind of walks over to that direction, interrupting Tarathiel, and says, he says, "Did someone trap you here in this form?"
What? No. I can be anything I want. And he, like, kind of jumps in the air and flips around, and he turns into, like, this suit of armor.
Ooh.
And he
What kind of armor?
stumbles. I haven't been on 2 feet in forever.
Sticky armor.
Mimic armor. And he goes back to a box shape. Goes back to a chest shape.
Yeah. Does mimic armor provide the equivalent of AC?
It's very sticky, and you suffocate
Yeah.
because you're inside and dying.
Oh, I mean, he can Iron Man the thing back and have his face exposed.
Yeah, he'll be talking over
Amoeba
Farazan's head.
Yeah.
I'll give you 4 silver to put it on.
You got silver? You got any copper?
Yeah,
Look at this
I've got
big,
copper.
like, Jabba tongue comes out, and he licks his lips. I love copper. And his mouth
Right.
opens, just like on a hinge, doubles open. And he bump, pops over.
So he's here-ish.
Yeah, he's now moved. Yeah, he has been standing here. He came forward to talk to you guys and backed up once the pleasantries were completed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Tarathiel's just kind of bemused by this. So he'll fish around and find a copper piece and kind of flick it.
And he just chews it and swallows it almost whole. I love copper.
That is very, very funny.
So, Boxy, how long have you been here?
He blinks. I don't know.
Okay.
It's hard to tell. I mean, his eyes look up around. I don't know.
Were you here when the gnomes lived here?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, couple of months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How long you lived
didn't
here?
happen to catch the name of that rat, did you? We're looking for one named Starbrow.
He blinks. That rat's name is Starbrow? He just... That's a silly name. Probably.
You are right, Boxy. That is a silly name.
He blinks.
Farazan raises an eyebrow at Tarathiel.
God.
Starbrow. Yeah, no. Yaltha got him. He took him back. Took him out. I had him for a while. They said, guard the rat. I said, from what? They just said, guard it. So I just been sitting here. And they, I don't know, a little while ago, Yaltha came in, took the rat. Ran off.
Who is Yothug?
I think he's the boss. No, I don't think he's the boss. He is a boss. But bosses have bosses, right?
How many
So he's a
bosses
boss.
do you know of?
I don't. 2?
Yeah. What does Yathig
That does
look like?
imply an infinite progression of bosses here.
Yes, it
does.
does.
I don't like where this is going, especially considering they're all invisible. Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, what does he look like?
Yeah, this one says, "What does Yothug look like?"
Oh, he elongates, kind of gets into
Oh, cool.
a bipedal,
Whoa.
bipedal form, but it's still like a marshmallow man. Like there's no detail at all. But he gets really skinny and about 6 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
2 arms, 2 legs. I mean, Boxy turns into a formless bipedal creature, tall and thin. Not like this.
So the skulks are short, right? They're not tall and thin?
Correct.
Okay.
Farazan looks around and he looks at the rest of them and he's like, "Do you know what the form of this creature is?" And I don't know how that works in 5th edition. I apologize. I think we've covered this before, but is that an intelligence check to identify a creature?
Yes, it is, but it can be modified by knowledge, and sometimes there isn't one that really specify. Like, sometimes there is a knowledge skill that's going to help. It's just, do you know it or not?
Right.
Honestly, though, for 5e, a majority of the stuff seems to be history.
Okay.
You know, unless it's planar or unless it's kind of undead or religious. Because I think your only other option is you got Arcana, you have history, nature. So
Nature, yeah.
really, well, I guess those 3. History kind of hits those that are just really obscure.
Yeah.
Like
If it's what I think it is, it should be like knowledge deception, like intelligence deception.
I missed what you're asking me. What are you trying to knowledge?
Yeah, I was just, I couldn't remember how it worked, to identify a creature.
So it is a
but
knowledge
if
check,
it's
and you can possibly get proficiency from a knowledge skill.
Okay. And in this
But
case,
with that charade, that could be me. I mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's the boss. Get him.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, so
start
you're
attacking
out
each other.
there. You figured it out.
so Farazan looks at the others and says, "Well."
Do you know which way Yathig went?
And he points. I hate this. And he goes back down to a chest form. Shudapok comes out and points to the door you just walked in through. That way.
Naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's something.
How long ago?
Yeah, how long ago did he come get the rat?
Today?
Oh,
Soon.
hey,
The
that's
hell?
good.
I'm gonna flip him another copper.
Just about to ask me what cover. Chomps it, licks his lips. Kind of happy, like bouncing back and forth on his chest feet. How long you live here?
We just came in.
And yet it feels like my entire life.
Like a month at this point, right?
Yeah.
Farazan gestures at the door to the northeast with his staff, kind of taps on. Well, no, not taps on it. Gestures toward it and says, "What's behind here?"
This one?
Avon calling.
Yes.
Now that you're in and you've talked to Boxy, you look over, you notice that this door has been not destroyed as in like it's removed, but destroyed as in it's off the gear. It will not open.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. It is jammed
Yes.
with the raspberry.
There's
Only
only
one
one
person.
that would dare give me the raspberry.
Great.
Rachel,
It'll be
that's
one
from a
of those
movie
things.
called Spaceballs.
I've seen Spaceballs. Get out of here.
Oh,
I agree.
Yeah.
Agreed. Wow. Foxy, you've been very helpful. Is there anything we can do for you, maybe?
more copper.
I will take copper.
Flip another copper.
Yeah, just chomps it. It's actually
This is
kind
the
of
cheapest informant I've ever
sort of
found.
creepy because he's got, like, when he eats something, he's got these gigantic fang teeth, like just a maw of rows and rows of teeth. But he's just opens it up, and there's this old like Pac-Man looking thing that used to throw a coin in, and it would like chomp, and it would like to stick this tongue out, like, and its eyes would kick back and forth. I have that image of this of Boxy in my head.
All right.
I'll try to see if I
I
can
hope he
come up
never.
with it.
I hope he never dies, but if he does, I hope he goes. Pew, wee, wee, wee.
Just fold back on himself.
Mike.
I want mimic armor.
You have
lay
a
it out.
goal.
You have
Buy
to
the
kill a
drink.
mimic.
To kill a mimic. No, I want him to like be the armor.
So Farazan wants to join a mimic colony.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be funny. That would be interesting.
I can be any shape I want. I just choose this one constantly.
Yeah, it's funny.
So
okay.
have you, and he, you assume it's like he's doing the air quotes, but it's a pseudopod, so it's just Bert, Bert. Have you seen the skulks down here? They're mean. I suggest you avoid them.
Wow, thank
mean-
you.
Technically, mostly not because they're invisible. But I know I get where you're going.
They work for Yalfib.
Yothin.
Yasin?
Yalfib.
Yeah, I think.
Yothin?
Yauthyb.
Thank you.
That's phonetic.
Y
Authyb.
Y B.
I had that totally wrong
Exactly
on
how I would have spelled it.
Yeah, that's phonetically. That's. I mean, yeah.
Well, it's.
I mean, I used to work with a Yotha, but it was spelled different, so it's probably not the same guy.
my paper. That's why I was confused.
It's
that-
the old-fashioned, like, this is Greyhawk, let's throw a whole bunch of consonants in one vowel together and see what comes out. It's the old Gygaxian name.
Yeah. Let's
name.
reverse it and see if it's a real word.
Yeah, it's probably his name,
Yeah.
some other
It's
language.
like bathtub backwards or something.
I mean, it's
Very
close.
Okay.
Okay. So so we know that Yothid took the rat a day ago.
Yothid?
Today.
Yeah,
Isn't that what he said?
I was
Okay.
just correcting your pronunciation.
Yothid.
Now he's just saying words.
Fork.
I was trying to think of anything else that we could ask. I don't know.
Do you know what lived in this silver cage?
Starbrow.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Do you
funny.
mind if I take this cage? Because we're looking for Starbrow. I want to give him back to his friend.
Oh, sure. It's not my cage. I don't guard
Well,
anything
you were
anymore.
supposed to guard it, so I mean.
I was
you don't
guarding
have
the
to guard-
rat. And he
Okay.
shakes his,
All right.
his pseudopod.
Hey, Boxy, have you seen any kids down here or heard any talk of kids?
Oh, sure. Yeah, they take him down to Casmagen.
What's that?
Yalfib, he works for Casmagen.
Oh.
Well, I'll
Another
have-
I'm
name.
guessing that's
I'll have
phonetic
trouble
as
spelling
well.
that one, too.
He spells it
Normal spelling.
in Gnomish. Kazmojen. Casmogen.
Casmogen. And that's a person or gnome?
I don't know what Casmogen is. I've never seen him. But I've heard the name, and that's where that's where they take the kids and sell them.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, it's a place.
Casmogen? No, Casmogen's a place. A person. He lives in the Malachite Fortress.
Malachi Fortress.
Malachite, as in the stone Malachite.
Okay. As we all furiously type our notes.
Yes.
oh my God, information. Exposition.
Finally!
Yes, this is this
From
is
a
Boxy
pile
the
of goo.
exposition.
Boxy exposition. Do you know anyone named Tom? No.
Hey, could you do me one favor?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Can you open some of these doors so I can get out of here?
Oh, there is a clear route out the top.
Oh, he looks up.
In fact, let's see. Farazan says, "Come with me."
And he waddles in a chest.
So yeah, he goes back to the Skulk Hollow,
Uh-huh.
and he points at the hole in the wall.
Oh,
He says the exit is just through there.
and he waddles over and just
Um,
kind of
But,
oozes
but
and
just a moment.
and out of his butt comes an eyeball.
Jeez.
Nice.
Blink, blink.
Any other questions we have for Senior Boxy?
Do you know where the Malachite Fortress is?
Under us.
Okay, so it's down here.
Under.
Oh, good grief.
Okay.
Okay.
And do your feet stick to the ground too?
What?
We waddled out there.
Yeah, do your feet stick to the ground too?
I mean, Dios.
So he kind of moves like a slug, you know.
Personal question.
Oh.
Sometimes he'll walk like when
Okay.
he's in a bipedal form.
It's
He
a
looks
personal
really
question.
uncomfortable, and he's just like he's look completely uncomfortable, not used to walking on 2 feet. So when he steps, it steps kind of like almost like a marionette that's not being controlled very well. But when he drops down into like a box form, or whenever he's moving, when he's just flat and kind of oozing and waddling, he moves slow but fine. But nah, I mean, nah.
Farazan looks at him. He says, "Have you considered a circle?"
It is the most efficient form.
We'll just push you.
He kind of shifts around and turns into a almost perfect circle, but it's still kind of flat on the bottom. And when he rolls, it's still just as fast. Like he's just, yeah, it just moves like a ball of mimic.
So I'm thinking, should we escort him up there? That's going to be really kind of jarring for Gelv to see this mimic just kind of walk out of his basement.
I mean,
He walks out. Hiya. You're like,
Movie.
What's a gelf?
it probably doesn't even crack the top 5 of awful crap that's come out of his basement.
True.
So it's
A
probably
very
fine.
good point. That's a very good point.
Boxy,
Gel's a gnome. This stair's going to come out at the bottom of his house. So could be nice, please.
he just left.
I'm very nice. I'm a brother. He's an asshole.
Oh.
Is your brother here?
He's down in the fortress. They hired him because
Naturally.
he's really an asshole.
Does he have a
mimic
form
of
he
an
prefers?
asshole. That's going to be interesting.
He's a literal asshole.
keep firing, asshole.
I'm surrounded by them.
It's just a pair
I
of
don't
cheeks that waddle.
like this campaign anymore.
Oh, it's normally Jamie that tries to quit.
She made it almost 3 whole episodes.
Like, I'm done.
You're stuck with us now.
Warned.
Yeah, somebody asked Boxy what his brother's normal form is like.
Yeah,
Which is
that's
probably a
what
good
I-
question. But
A box, like me.
Okay.
is he also named Boxy?
Now what? Don't be silly. Our parents would be no.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you had different last names. Maybe you had different parents or something.
We're brothers.
Wait, you could have 3 parents between you.
Oh, not like us. No, we break off. You know, I was a piece. I fell off, and now I'm me.
Right.
Huh.
A real
Mitosis
chip
or
off the
meiosis?
old block then.
So what you're saying is you have your mother's eyes.
Part of one, yeah.
Do you have you seen any keys by any chance down here?
Jeez.
Oh, nice.
Keys.
You may cough one up.
Oh, keys.
Yeah.
Keys? No. I mean, they use keys.
They who? Oh, the skulks.
Yeah. Well, Yothib, he used a key, not the skulks.
Right.
But the little ones,
Right.
they come through here too. And he briefly describes one of the remember the creatures that were up in the webs? One of them was kind of short and squat. He describes creatures like that as well. The short ones, they don't talk much.
Oh, with the beaks? Or
Like just a
big
really
nose.
big nose. Yeah. Just
okay, something with a big nose.
big
Are
nose.
they deep gnomes?
No. It's not. They're not Sverfniblins.
Yeah,
No,
because they got big noses.
Yeah.
That's why
these are not gnomes. These are something you just don't recognize.
okay.
All right. Toss him another copper. Cause it's such a cheap form of entertainment.
Very.
Literally, it's as cheap as it gets.
Literally.
I cannot spend less money
You
than
know
this.
what? He could get a job at the inn. If you're looking for work, there's this inn.
I mean,
I'm looking for copper.
you
Well,
could come with us.
You would definitely get copper.
lots of copper.
Really?
Yeah.
He starts pouring back out of the hole.
You
Okay.
know any jokes?
No.
So a mimic crawls into a hole.
Yeah.
That's a racist joke. Don't tell that one.
Sorry. But yeah, Farazan says you could come with us and we could give you copper.
Yes. I agree.
But you cannot see the invisible things we are after.
I can see invisible stuff.
Okay.
That's typically how invisibility works.
Yes.
maybe he's a young mimic. I don't know. A child.
It could be.
He
yeah.
reflects off of his own arm, looking.
Yeah.
Form of mirror.
Could we cut him in half?
Mimic is less than 7 years old, maybe.
Yeah.
Could be a kid mimic.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I guess I need to add old Boxy to the map.
I like Foxy.
Yeah, I like Boxy. He's fun.
Yeah.
Does his mass stay the same? Does he obey the conservation of mass when he changes?
Yes.
Okay. So
I
you
typically
couldn't
don't.
pick him up like
as
a
I
shield
change
or
form, I don't obey the conservation of mass. I collect more mass as I go.
You've actually lost mass since the beginning of this story. In the form of
That's
two
true.
fingers. All right.
Oh, sorry. There's a wonderful smell wafting into my house. I think a skunk just visited our backyard.
Sorry.
Sorry, I was distracted there for a second. What?
Lead me to the copper.
Oh.
Okay.
So I gave him a formless shape because he's all the time, like as he's walking, he just changes. He's a chest sometimes. He'll turn into something else. He sees something, he'll blink and just change into it. But basically, he is a medium creature.
Okay.
Okay.
Weird.
All right. New companion.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
You got mimic.
I high five. I high five Foxy.
Yeah.
And then unstick from him.
Yep. And then I rip my hand back.
This was a bad
Okay.
idea.
All right, guys. You've met Boxy. What you gonna
Pull my
do?
arms out with my face. This area above, like we saw into this other room above, is this a separate room?
I saw you ping something. I missed it though.
It was just here. Like,
Yeah,
is this?
There is no entrance.
There's a wall between those two things, right?
Yes, you do not have any idea how to get there from here.
Okay.
Except for D.
This door is a D door, yes, but it.
Oh, this
no,
one is also.
I'm
a D?
sorry. Excuse me. This is an
Okay,
R.
this one.
This is an R door, but this is
It's
the
an
one
R
that
door,
was.
but it's broken.
This is
But
yes,
it's
this
busted.
one that's been jammed raspberry style.
Okay.
There's no way to get that open.
You have not really checked it out much.
Can I check it out?
Of course.
Much?
Much? Yeah.
There's no time.
Do you have too late? Do you have any kind of tinkering tools or any skills like that?
Nope.
Okay. Just give me a straight up investigation check.
Just a genuine childlike curiosity.
Okay.
Right. So what am I doing? Intelligence?
No, investigation,
Okay.
which is intelligence, but
How about 3?
it appears to be made out of wood.
All right. Sounds
It
good to
appears
me.
to run on some form of electricity.
You're not wrong.
There's unpick the lock.
Yeah. Well,
Thud.
So you said straight up intelligence
For
investigation.
what?
investigation to look at the door.
Yeah, it's an investigation check.
Yeah, everybody,
Investigation. 17.
17. It has been like hit by something very, very hard, which has dislodged it. It's not set in its grid like Fallout.
It's
gear
off the
door.
rail.
It's off the rail and turned and back into it where it would recede into. So it's just dislodged enough to where you can't really grab anything from this side to pull it back. You figure from the other side it might be easier because you could kind of jam it back
You
into
just
where it
push it.
was. But
Yeah.
right from your angle, you would probably do more harm than good with any kind of forceful action. And it doesn't feel like you don't think that unlocking it or any locking mechanism will help the situation.
Okay.
Does
What did
anybody- Go ahead.
what did we determine about the R doors? Did they have magic traps?
R is a magic trap. Yes, it is.
Is the door still magical?
Um,
I've still got detect magic going.
yes, it is still magical.
Okay.
And
All right, so it's still trapped.
It's conjuration magic.
Okay, so it's still trapped. All right.
So whatever was that dislodged it didn't set the trap off, but also didn't eliminate the trap.
Okay.
The perfect storm of death.
Crap!
Yeah, really.
So we-
Is it-
Do we see this tunnel coming into this room?
No.
Feels like we're missing a room. Unless it
no,
connects
no.
back up to this tunnel.
No, you don't see. There are no dug tunnels in this room that you're in.
Can I check for secret doors then?
Of course. Give me a perception.
Perception 7.
7. No, you don't really notice anything secret.
You're looking for him in the room that we're currently in?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I have just looking at the map. But what is here? Because there's a tunnel going into it.
I got a 17.
17. Well, the wise and perceptive priestess of Baori
Peori.
notices right behind Khaldun the outline of a secret door.
Door.
Raphael's like knocking on the
Door.
walls on the wrong side of the room, and Elma's just like,
You have a cup up to the wall.
Huh, I didn't know there was a door there.
Is it magically trapped?
You detect no magic.
All right, I'm going to move out of the way.
like you
Well,
said,
actually, you know what? I'm
found
standing
it.
right there. I'll open it. I'll open
Yeah.
it.
Okay. You pop it, pull the lock back. Opens up to a small-ish. Let me open this up here. You grab the right mouse. You figure this out by now. Reveal area.
I was
Open it up to reveal. Did that work? Yeah. All right.
about Shma.
It's the bathroom.
Ew, it stinks.
Why would you put a bathroom in a secret?
Do you have the bathroom?
Private
Yes, but
bathroom.
only if you can find it.
So the hole that you see actually digs down. You look down it and it connects to this. So
Right.
it's not a crapper. It's the hole that this tunnel they've dug emerges out of. It
Oh,
Yeah, that's where
resembles it.
Bugs Bunny came up and
Yeah,
says that he
basically,
took
yeah.
the wrong turn at
This
Albuquerque.
is
that's not.
Jazada Runakirky. This it looks like a secret closet. I mean, like literally with no other reason besides it just to be a secret room to probably store things in for whatever they use this larger room for. Whatever was here was long ago cleared out.
Gnomes.
Okay. Well, now
All
we
right.
know.
And
Where
let's-
to
let's
next?
just do
Yeah,
this.
What's the
This-
plan?
You're able to figure that out.
Okay. Well, it looks like we've got another. I mean, you want to start poking around these tunnels a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, we don't have keys for any of the other doors, and we've opened everything that we can, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's our only option, really.
Let's back it up.
This is going to end badly.
All right.
What tunnel do you like, Heath?
Well,
This one.
since we've already started in this little path here, why don't we just look where this one next to Tarathiel goes?
Talking about here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, who's
Okay.
going?
So hang on just a second. I'm gonna light that tunnel on fire.
What?
What part?
We're
That's
supposed
what
to
I
go
do.
inside it.
Clearing out the cobwebs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bonfire the floor. I'm just gonna go boom, 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 boom down the hall.
You're talking about just basically every 5 feet to the
Yep,
intersection?
every 5 feet, just light it on fire.
Okay.
Do you need a line of sight to do that?
I do.
He has line of
I
sight
do.
to the T intersection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. That's what I'm concerned about. Is the things that we can't see is where he can't do it.
well, what I'll do is I'll scorch it down to the T intersection, and then I'll walk down there, and I'll scorch it down the other way.
So once you're in there, you don't think you can cast. Is this a verbal only? Remember, we talked about it being squeezed in there. You won't be able to do somatic components.
I am checking right now. It is verbal and somatic. So I am I'm squished in there.
Yes, you will be too tight for you to effectively cast somatic components. Verbal, no problem. Actually, somatic or material, I guess it really depends on the material, but like somatic, you
Yeah,
won't be able to
okay.
effectively do it.
All right. Well, okay. So I'll light it on fire down to
Okay.
the T intersection.
You torch it.
Yep.
It is earth, so you're baking kind of clay. You're making pottery.
All right.
Neat.
Nothing.
No, nothing happens. I mean,
Nothing reacts.
nothing beyond
On-chain
what you
melody starts
expect.
to play.
Okay, then I will with Pizzelle on my shoulder. I will walk down to the T intersection and look.
Keldon, wait. And I touch his shoulder and give him guidance.
Thank you very much.
All
It's
right,
a
so
shame he was fun.
you're basically shimmying through the tunnel.
Shimmering.
Now, am I on all fours? Is it like that? It's like a
No,
little...
you're laid out. You're lying down, crawling
Ugh.
through this tunnel.
That
This
gives
is,
me anxiety.
John McClane in the air vents.
This is literally this is
Very
this
cool.
is Bishop in Aliens going out to
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'll shimmy
We
on
all
down
have
there.
our
So
touchstones.
you get to there, and
Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
path
welcome to the party, pal.
the path goes out to the left and curves southward.
I don't know which is worse, the invisible stalkers that can dig like rodents or the gnomes that hide their closets.
I'd say the invisible creatures.
Yeah. So
This is
if I were to
ridiculous.
come face to face with something, it would be squished too, right?
Depends on its size. Small creatures are not.
Are the skulks small?
Yes.
I thought they were medium.
Come
No,
back.
These are small. The skulks are small creatures. That's what.
Bye.
Whenever they took off, they just. I mean, they're not walking. They're not like walking through these tunnels, but they're almost just crouched or on all fours, bear crawling to get through. They move fairly quickly.
Okay. All right. I'll come back.
Okay. You're dirty.
Well,
That's the digitation.
It's lovely.
Okay.
Uh,
So
well, if we're not going to be tunnel rats, then
I'll follow
we're gonna
you
start
if you want
kicking
to
down
go.
doors.
did and I remember I went back and listened to one of these episodes, but in the pool that's at the bottom of this one, did we investigate that at all?
You listen?
Occasionally.
I
When I
believe
have
you
time.
did, and it was basically clear, clean water.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. I know it's not magical.
It was not magical.
Okay. Okay.
But it was potable. I remember using that word, and Heath scoffed because it was a military word. But yeah, it's drinkable water. It's clean water. It's pouring from another mouth, kind of like the other in the
Like the one
spider
in the
room.
bath.
Yeah,
yeah.
Mhm.
this is
Okay.
potentially maybe a drinking fountain. Not sure,
Okay.
but it's clean.
And
Well,
the J door down there, it doesn't look to be closed, but it
Yeah,
it
there's
is
like a
closed.
light coming out of it.
Jay, Yes, the J
This
door.
one.
The J door is closed. The map may not look 100% accurate, but it does have a door.
Okay.
So I was looking at the map earlier, and I think one of these doors, I want to say it's the U's.
Mm-hmm.
The Utes.
The U doors,
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
both of them actually. If we were to get through them, they open up into areas that pretty much are door free for a long way. So it may be worth trying to get through. When I say use, I mean the one north of the King's Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
That U door, I think, opens up into an area that doesn't have doors for a long way.
Talking about here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the U down in the southeast.
Here?
Which is southeast.
No, other side.
Other southeast? Here?
Yeah.
Yes. the
Yes,
other side.
there. I think that one also opens up into a pretty wide open area.
According to the map, everything that we can see to
Oh,
our
mercy.
Thank you. I was just about to ask for that map.
Thought that might be what you're basing that off of.
yeah. So this door, and this door all open up into this area. You mean?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
okay, so any of those doors down there, so this one is, I think, a U door.
Spider Path.
Yeah. And of course that one, and then that one. So
Spider
if you
Path,
look at the
Spider
map,
Path.
this opens up into a pretty big area.
Yeah. What about this little wall here?
Oh,
Have we
yeah.
checked to see if that's an annoyingly placed secret door again?
Yeah, could be.
It
Farazan's
looks like it.
gonna walk down there and kind of thunk, thunk, thunk on the wall. See, where is that?
Let's
I think
get
I know.
back here.
Yeah,
He
I
assumes
assume
it's a
we're
door,
leading-
and he opens it.
yeah, just assume it's a door.
It's a door now.
Yeah.
I'll show it.
Where was that?
Part of a schma.
You're
I'll take it
tapping?
too.
Okay. Basically, give me a perception check.
Okay. Can we bring Boxy with us?
I'm here.
Did that work?
Let me grab him.
I don't think it
I
worked.
don't think you got him permissed.
Okay.
I'll work on that for next. But he's there with you.
Okay. Let me roll. Oh, I've got a button for this.
Yay.
12. 12 perception.
Don't see anything.
Dang it.
Could we have assisted him? Yeah.
You can, yeah.
I have
It's just-
15, but I can also assist. Either one.
Okay, so I will count your 15 as assisting. So, Jamie, you may roll at your advantage.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
So I'll just roll it a second time.
Assisting with perception is weird because it's like, no, you're looking in the wrong
Yeah.
spot. It's there.
No, look here.
Okay. So no,
I don't know
better.
where it is, but you're looking in the wrong place.
No, you don't find anything.
Somehow it
then,
works.
then he will kick the door or kick the wall.
Which wall? The same wall, the southern wall?
Yeah, right. Schma.
Hard.
All right.
Put his shoulder into it and all that.
Roll for an
Kick. Kick the wall. Kick,
The other
kick
mimic.
the floor. Or kick the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the mimic wall goes, ow!
Yeah.
This is the entire Zadaroon is made out of mimics.
Found your brother.
Yeah.
Kick me.
So you're kicking and kicking.
I mean,
to
once
no
or
avail.
twice.
I know, but like it's 3 hours later.
It's 3 hours later. He has a pseudopod.
I think the wall will give up before Farazan.
Keep at it. We'll be back tomorrow.
I think
Yeah.
Tarathiel has PTSD from opening locks. I think I would rather tunnel rat.
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah.
Farazan cannot
Go
fit.
for it.
So
Oh, you
I
can't-
don't
oh,
remember which. Don't kick the table. I don't remember which keys you guys have. Which keys do you have?
The N and the E key. So
N
we've
and
unlocked
E.
all of the doors that we have access to.
Okay.
So we're now back at an impasse of finding the next set of keys. Was kind of hoping they would be in where Boxy was.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Boxy.
It's not your fault, Boxy. Toss him a
Boxy.
couple.
Anybody check Boxy's mouth?
He opens wide. Big, huge,
I
fanged
look-
teeth and a tongue lolling about.
No keys though.
Copper.
No.
Yeah. Toss him a couple.
You're gonna have no money by the end of this, just from sheer dropping copper in Boxy's
I mean,
mouth.
thus far it's cost me 5 copper out of my 15 gold and 62 silver. I think I'll be fine.
You don't know how long we're gonna be down here.
So,
There's
so
not like a vending machine down here. Oh no, actually there is, right by the king.
I thought we took all that.
Yeah,
Rob
but the
the vending
machine's still there.
machine.
We could still put more things in the magic mouth.
Fair enough.
So you're gonna start
Can
tunnel? Go ahead.
the mimic who can mimic any shape? Can we hold up one of these keys and be like, so?
About this
Can-
key.
How exact of a copy can you make of this?
And he stretches his arm out, and it forms about a 1 foot shape that's somewhat diamond shaped. There you go.
But he can't replicate like the grooves and the.
He doesn't
the
seem to be able
slots and
to
things.
replicate anything that's fine. Everything he does is like massive, gross movement, like pseudopods. You know, his humanoid shapes are. There's no form. He didn't have fingers. Things like that.
Okay.
I can
Good.
relate.
It's a terrible mimic.
That was a stab.
Cold, man. That's cold.
Okay. I don't have any other ideas.
We gotta start tunnel diving, right? I mean, that's the only thing we haven't done that we can actually do.
Yeah, except that we
Review.
can't take Fezan.
Yeah.
Which is
We could make
problematic.
like a relay race. Like one person goes to the corner, and then goes to that corner, and then the next person goes up, so they can keep an eye on that. At least so we could see. I don't know.
So, just a reminder, you have opened a J door, like picking the lock. Mike, you actually rolled a 20. I think you have like knowledge of the locks, so you know that J locks for you are not that bad.
Okay.
Remember, you
Well,
have advantage, and I also lower the difficulty on the J locks because you rolled a natural 20.
Go for it.
Picking that one.
Yes.
So
Let's
just-
go.
Just FYI, if that's an option if
Do
you're
we-
looking at it, because you're
Do we want to
standing.
go
This one.
There's
This
here.
one.
south of the king's
There's
chamber, or do we
here.
want to go into the big chamber here? Or
I like this
Well-
one over here.
all right.
Unless you like the other
Did
one.
I hear
then yes.
both?
Okay.
I
then.
don't
mean,
actually care. I'm just trying
it
to
will-
pick one.
Probably eventually be both.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Is it
Stand back, I guess.
Was it a magical trap?
J, I believe, is a magical trap. Let me double check.
Come on, Boxy.
Yes.
Back here. I'm going to stand over
Actually,
here.
you set one off. J was the one that summoned the gas, the poison. This
Oh,
first door that you ever came to, you set that
Oh,
one
I
off.
thought that was in. I know. I
No,
thought
there's
that was in.
there's corrosive gas, and then there's also a. So the J is corrosive gas, like acid. N was more of a poison.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah. It was the N was like a black mist, and the J was a green mist that burned rather than
Alright.
poisoned.
So you know who could use guidance is Tarathiel.
Is there anything that?
I put
Well, I
guidance
have
on
advantage
Tarathiel.
anyway, right? What does guidance give me on top of
It
that?
adds you 1d4 to an ability check, and you can roll before or after the check.
Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
bless. It's great.
Okay.
It is great.
Is that a
Can
cantrip?
anybody
That's
think
a
of any
cantrip.
kind of preparation I can make against
Hold your breath.
This is
the
acid.
corrosive gas?
Yeah, this is acid. This is also a mechanical trap. This is not a magical trap.
So you can disarm.
Oh,
it.
okay. I can
This
disarm
is the only mechanical that you've come across down here.
This
Okay.
particular one, or only the J doors?
The J doors.
Okay.
All right. Well, so then it's 2 separate thieves' tools checks, right? One to unlock the door and one to disable the trap.
In the other order, but yeah.
Yes, you'll want to disable first and then unlock.
Okay.
Okay.
So do I have advantage on
You have
disabling
advantage
as
on
well?
both.
Okay. Here comes the
Hooray.
You
disable.
understand this lock very, very intimately well.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I'm one with the trap.
Oh my.
Survey says.
Sorry, it asks questions.
Answer truthfully.
Hey.
Yay.
18.
18.
Do we think I need to add the bless to that?
Should always. Oh no.
She can just cast it again.
Yeah,
for
it's
you
a
guys,
cantrip. She can cast it all day
You can
long.
wait. You can wait until. Oh, never mind. Never mind. That was dumb.
You don't have
Go
to.
on.
Can you wait for the result as say?
No, that's exactly what I
Alright.
caught myself on.
That's
Yeah,
why I
It's
was
before
jumping
or after the roll, but not after you know the outcome.
Right.
in. Done.
But you also
It's
have
a 20.
advantage. Was that with advantage?
That
Yeah,
is with
roll
advantage.
advantage in case you get a 20.
That should be with advantage.
Okay. That is a total of 20. Either way, that disarms the trap.
Hooray.
Yay.
Hooray! Woot, woot.
Yay.
Alrighty. Unlocking the door then.
That's the hard part.
There's
Unlocking.
my thieves' tools.
Pitch tent.
Good job, Tarathiel.
We were all rooting for you.
From back here.
Yeah, we're all standing
I was
so
about to
far
say, we're not quite accurate with our placement of our players. Oh, yeah.
No, we're accurate.
24.
Nice.
You breeze through it. You just, yeah, I remember this lock.
24.
Tick, tick, tick. And it rolls back to the side, revealing. Da-doo-doo-doo.
Opens just like the other one.
Hell.
It's going to be very anticlimactic. Ah, damn it.
Another door.
Another bathroom.
A toilet. A hallway.
Oh,
Yay.
gamma.
However, Alma, as you come closer to the door after the trap's been unlocked and the door rolls back, you notice right here in the corner or on that
Oh,
diagonal wall the outlines of a secret door. Your passive perception was able to see it.
Okay. There's a secret door there, y'all. And I point at it.
But there's an actual door here.
Yes, definitely. I didn't say we had to go through it. I'm just saying it exists. Yeah, let's do this.
Imagine
more
Tarathiel's like
thing.
tongue stuck out the side of his mouth, just working this trap. And Elma just walks past him through the door, through the wall.
Why do you keep doing it the hard way?
I found the shortcut.
What are you doing?
Silly boys.
Okay. The J door is open?
Yeah.
Yes, J door is open and there is a
So is
secret
the
door
public door.
right here.
Worry
Okay.
about the secret door later.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm just gonna step to the corner and reconnoiter.
The
What?
secret door probably contains the J key.
You can't
Yeah.
see in the dark. Are you taking?
Oh no, I forgot.
Don't put those thoughts
I
in
forgot.
my head.
I forgot that I can't see in the dark, so I'm not going first.
Bud.
I can. I'll come and look.
And you've got
I
what,
don't
60
put
feet
my eyes.
60 feet of dark vision. And a mirror.
and a mirror.
Let's not forget.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's the extent of your vision from here. That little doodad you're seeing right here is obviously a pillar of some kind.
And pillar.
Okay.
I mean, that is pretty much all one big room in there. Are we continuing down
Yeah,
into this room? Or?
Yeah. I'll follow you. I'll go with.
All right.
You should go.
Just watch for invisible. Don't worry. Let's go.
Watch out for
What do you
invisible
mean?
things. So you get to the edge of the room. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the entire room. Wait, don't screw that up.
Yes, do not screw that up.
Da-da-da.
Ta-da.
Banana. Hang on. Still going.
Come on, Boxy. No one gets left behind.
I'm coming.
Ooh,
All right.
feature.
A
Something.
feature in this large room. Oh, that is a tunnel. I don't
Looks
think
like
you
a
can see
stage.
that. It is a stage.
The little world is a stage.
Vegas.
All the world, yeah.
So there are 4 ornate pillars that you see there. 20-foot vaulted ceiling illuminated by, well, not illuminated. There are hanging chandeliers, but they are long since burnt out. Tattered red curtains dangle from iron rods mounted to the walls and the pillars. 4 rows of ornately carved benches sit in the rectangular area denoted by the pillars. So,
Oh, it's church.
yeah. The south wall has a partially set stage with 2 short staircases leading up to it. A black curtain painted with an elaborate woodland mural conceals the back of the stage area.
Like that.
That's where you put the murder ponies.
Precisely.
Tarathila's going to kind of look down at the mirror and try and scan the room and just see
Give me a
if
perception.
there's anything moving. Boop, 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 boop.
I'll guide you.
I'm going to end up clobbered in the face with purely visible things. That's a natural 1.
That's a 1.
Okay.
Don't notice
Can-
anything except for what described.
Can I try?
Okay.
Sure.
16?
Don't notice
Better.
anything.
Worse.
Clear.
Okay.
Yeah, I go in. If
So
I
you're
don't
with
the torch.
Is everybody going?
Yeah, I've got a torch with me. Tarathiel, I can pull the curtain back at a range if you want.
Oh, nice. Mage hand.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
And Boxy's up in the corner, shaking
Chewing
nervously.
on the chandelier.
He's shaking. Why is he shaking?
I'm a coward.
Why did we bring this guy?
You wanted to bring him.
Seemed like such a good idea earlier.
He's a nice guy.
He is. It's fine.
I'm a very nice guy. Thank you.
He's standing behind the pillar. What a cutie. All right, he's
So,
fine.
as you,
I forgive him.
Tarathiel, you're the first person, and you came through the area denoted by the 4 pillars. Basically, the pews. And as you step through the area, you see just a brief flutter of the black curtain. And out from behind the curtain, a small gnome dressed up as a bear walks out, bows. Night hath fallen in the magic woods. He gives his arm out like that. And while myriad woodlands, creatures dream, Willowbow and her fairy friends frolic beneath the sorceress moon. And he crumples over and begins to snore. And moments later, a female gnome comes out from behind the curtain with briars in her hair like a crown. Begins dancing, and solemn music begins playing throughout the hall. And butterfly-winged fairies appear out from behind the black curtain and join in like this aerial ballet.
I do like a religion
Sure.
check. Take it. I don't know if I want to know.
Khaldun, you have been detecting magic nonstop. Is that right?
Yes.
This whole room is just all kinds of illusion.
I got a 16 on religion.
You don't feel like it's a religious. It's not a. What was your base roll? Well, that's your
13.
13. Do you have history at all?
I mean, I have a +1.
So it'd be 14. Okay, so this isn't a religious. This is just a reenactment of, and actually you being a priestess of Biori, it's just a reenactment of a kind of a generic mystical woodland.
Huh.
And they just dance. You assume probably this is part of a bigger play, but there's no one here to play it out. And then the music continues and the fairies goes on for quite a while. But that happens to Rathiel as soon as you walked in.
I guess seeing that we're not seeming to be in danger from this thing, Tarathiel's going to find a good seat.
You have a seat.
I haven't seen this one.
It's been so long since I've been to the movies.
And Boxy, he rumbles up and he sits down beside you. Me neither. He's got these big blinky eyes. Copper?
If I say it's like popcorn for him. He's
Takes
like
out a bag of copper and just jingles it.
Throws it over.
gives one to Boxy.
Those two.
The real problem is that I'm going to run out of copper coins. It's not the fact that it's expensive. I'm just
I like silver too. Got any platinum?
Me as well, Boxy. Me as well.
God,
So Boxy is sitting right beside you, just watching the butterfly fairies. And the female gnome with the crown of thorns, she's just dancing around. And obviously probably a choreographed dance of some sort, but she's dancing along the stage. What's everybody else doing?
I guess we're watching Midsummer Night's Dream.
yeah, I'm kind of. I think that Alma would kind of be like swaying along, like maybe dancing a little bit, like the little spin around. If the music is pleasant.
It is. It's
then
very
yeah, she'd kind of be like
Zen
okay.
fear. It's a pipe flute.
My favorite genre.
No.
So
And
the show lasts about 30 minutes.
Okay.
And again, she does a dance and she'll stop like she's waiting for something else, or she'll back up to the back of the stage, backstaging, so whatever would happen in the front, and then she'll move over here and the bear will get up eventually and shake its head and start dancing with her and the fairies. And after about 30 minutes, it all just fades.
That was weird.
Is the curtain real?
Yes, the black curtain is real.
Gotta see what's behind the curtain.
Yes.
It just a wall, but
I thought something bad was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well, you're Alma, as you do go up to check the curtain, because the curtain is about right here. You step up
Oh no.
over close to this square boxy area.
This
Boxy area.
suspicious box on
No.
Found the
The
brother.
clear trapdoor.
The trapdoor
tin injection.
opens,
Wait.
and this large tentacle-like appendage shoots out from under the stage and attempts to wrap around you
Yeah.
and pull you in.
Okay.
And we'll roll initiative next week.
What?
I gotta cut it short. I have to take a midterm.
That seems reasonable.
Thank you.
Straight.
Fine. Get an
Fine.
education. See if we care.
Fine. Better yourself.
We
Yeah.
will find out next week whether or not you were yanked down into the pit of despair.
It's Cthulhu.
It looks
Well,
very
look-
tentacly.
Jokes
Well, he
on
runs
you.
a tight theater, let me say.
Yeah.
Bearson leans over to Boxy and is like, I did not see that one coming.
No.
What a twist.
Is it part of the play?
This didn't happen last time I saw this show.
Yeah.
All right.
The reviews didn't say anything about Cthulhu.
No spoilers. Same time next week. Any conflicts? 9 p.m. next Sunday, Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time.
Yeah.
be fine.
No skunks on the schedule.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we will see you guys
Anzac Day for me, but
next
I'll be here.
week.
All right.
Bye.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.